Excuse me.
Here we go.
What say you about NYC?
All right, I forgot we're doing NYC first. Um, there's not a ton of history, so there's not a ton of
Yeah.
people you could choose from. I think two people you have to have on here, David Villa, Maxi Morales. They are their two most well-known superstars. Obviously, David Villa is a world-class superstar, one of the best in history, but he was so good for them too. Like he was obviously he won MVP. He was just so great. He was a great striker for them when he came here, even in his older age. And Maxi is one of the best playmakers in the league by far. Um, he's just so good for them every year. I don't think I have to make too much of a case for them to be on there. I also went with Alex Ring. I think that he's one of their better midfielders. He's been with them for a few years. And then my last one, which is probably where we have differences, I went with Patrick Vieira just because I feel
We
like
have
he,
differences because I didn't remember to include coaches in here, but I
okay,
like that. I like it. I really
yeah,
do.
I think Vieira was really good for them. I think he had them
Yep.
playing great. He had them playing great, and then I mean, I feel like you could see the effect when he left. It just wasn't the same anymore, and
Yeah. Yeah.
he's got to have some credit for that.
Um, so we only have two that are the same
Okay.
in David Villa and the ringleader. David Villa, no comment. We've already talked about him. Ringleader, the captain. Listen, when you're playing center defensive mid on a U13 pitch, it's not difficult to do what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But see, Adam's not here to jump in on these, so yeah, you gotta feed me here. But
Ha
um,
ha ha
listen,
ha
this
ha ha ha
there
ha.
you go. Yeah, this dude was a true leader, right? The guy that you look at and you're like, I want to play for this guy. Like, I will do whatever it takes to win for this guy. Um, and yes, he's also a good player, right? He can go up and down. Doesn't matter where he's playing on, you know, at the baseball diamond or on an actual field. Like he does a good job, so there's no question there. Put Anton Tinnerholm, easily one of the best outside backs in the league. It was between him and Kamar Lawrence for best just general outside back ever. The way that he goes up and down. Excuse me. The way that he goes up and down. The way that he is a solid defender, hits shots like they're hit out of a cannon. You know, sticks hack bleh, sticks tackles harder than anybody on the pitch. Loves to get into these little scraps. Really good. He's just a good New York player. You look at a New York player, he fits that mold. Um, he's been the best player in that back line since he showed up, and I think he thoroughly deserves that spot. And you're either going to need to tell me more about um, Maxi Morales or tell me why you didn't put Sean Johnson in here. Because if you need me to explain more about why I have Sean Johnson on this team, go watch some Josh Saunders NYCFC clips. That's all I have to say.
Do you want me to tell you why Sean Johnson's not on my team?
Yeah.
Because I picked Sean Johnson for the Chicago team, and
Who said he can't be there both?
I didn't want to double up.
It's fair, but I think when a team has been here for 4 years, 5 years, however long they've been here, it's tough to find somebody. But the massive change between Saunders and Johnson, it's almost like if they still had Johnson, they are nowhere near as good as they are today.
I think Johnson's good for them. I think it's the jump is because of how bad Saunders was for them.
Well, that's what I mean. If Saunders was still here, did I say if Johnson was still here? I meant if Saunders was still here, they still haven't made the playoffs.
I don't know. Maxi's been here for a few years now, and I think the offense just revolves around him, and I just feel like he's been a really good player for them. And
Um,
I thought about Tinnerholm. I do think Tinnerholm's super talented, but it's been like a really short amount of time that he's been there, hasn't it?
I think he's been there since the second year.
Was it? I don't think it was the second. I thought he was here since like 2018.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking that up. 2018 is
Not
when he got here.
did he really? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he'd been here a lot longer than that. But anyways, I still think that he fits here just the way that he's played. But I now with that information, I don't mind you putting Maxi over Anton.
Uh-huh.
I thought Anton was here a lot longer, which is why I was like, but no, that's fair.
If you thought to put coaches, would you have put Vieira on there?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Again, the change between Kreis and Vieira was unreal.
Hmm.
Because realistically, I mean, you had a few of the same, a few changes, but for the most part, you had the same core guys. So he made them just play better. So yeah, absolutely.